Hope Women's Center gives support to women who are facing troubled times in their life. And they know firsthand how the pandemic has caused a rise in abuse and trauma. And with the help of Crisis Team, they are helping women put their lives back together. And Tammy, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. Love to come on and talk about Hope Women's Center.
Yeah, you know, this is a very important place, especially as we move through the pandemic.
Yes.
You have seen the rise in abuse and trauma in women.
We have.
And it's something that needs to be addressed.
Yes.
But the big part is having a place to go to
Yes.
to help them move forward, get the help they need. And that's what Hope Women's Center is about.
Yes, absolutely. And we opened 2 additional centers during the time of the pandemic. Just seeing that rise and being able to meet those needs in communities, especially some of our rural communities where women didn't have access to services. So now we have 6 total locations across Arizona to be able to be there for women in crisis.
Let's talk about what the centers are, because it is a place for them to go.
Yes.
But it's not so much as we say a handout, it's a hand up to guide them.
Absolutely. Our goal is to empower women, to give them the tools they need to break cycles of poverty and abuse and to really accomplish the goals and the dreams that they have. So a lot of work all around job skills, how to help them heal from trauma and abuse. We have our Hope Heals counseling program to help them address anxiety and mental health issues. All of our services are free. So we try to be really accessible and meet their needs.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people think that, you know, the Hope Women's Center is for women who are in the low income situations. It's not true. It's for all walks.
Any
and
woman.
you've had women come in there who are well off, who have been in an abuse or a trauma relationship that need your help there.
Absolutely. That's the thing about abuse. It goes across all lines of social and economic standing. So any woman, any situation in life, we want to be there, we want to walk with her, encourage her, equip her, and empower her for the future.
Yeah, your team is amazing, from doctors to businesswomen to former women who've been through the Hope Women's Center.
And we're intentionally 90% volunteers, so we rely on the community to come and give back their gifts, their talents, their skills, their stories, what they've gone through, and help empower other women that are walking along in that and need that. Yeah.
Let's talk about one of the programs that I know is dear to your heart, and that is, of course, the way of getting women back out there in the job market.
Job force, right. So our Hope at Work program helps bring those practical skills. How do we help them create a business if that's their dream, resume, interviewing, but we've added a whole nother level now of soft skills because we want to help her get a job, but then we also want to help her keep that job and succeed and thrive in that job. And a lot of times with trauma that comes up in a work environment, something triggers her. So we want to give her the skills to be able to be equipped to understand that, to be prepared for that, conflict resolution, how to advocate for herself in the workforce. A lot of women coming out of trauma don't know how to do that. So practical tools to be able to get a job, stay in that job, and really succeed in a career that she is skilled for and excited about.
Yeah, I like what you guys do, especially on the part where it's not just, okay, here's your resume, here's a job, see you later. You actually provide clothes for some, because some of them actually, when they come from those abuse areas, they have nothing.
Nothing. They come with the clothes on their back. So being able to provide clothing, toiletries, makeup, just things to help empower them to feel the best that they can feel as they go into these job opportunities and interviews. And then just knowing we're there for them. We're coaching them. We're their cheerleader. We're just going to see them through the whole journey.
Yeah. Let's talk about the young kids there, the young women there who are definitely, some are just pushed onto the street because they're pregnant or something at home, and that's where you come in to help too.
Absolutely. So we walk alongside them and getting them material needs and getting them support, life coaching, counseling, and now we have our maternity home. So if they are facing an unplanned pregnancy, it's a safe place for them to come. They can live for up to a year, get back on their feet, get a job. Again, just whatever we can do to walk with her and provide for her in any difficult life situation.
Yeah. You're always looking for volunteers. You're always looking for someone to come help out. What kind of volunteers do you look for?
So we look for volunteers that can help teach classes. So we say whatever your passion is, come and talk to us. We can connect you to teach a class in that area. We look for women just to come, women, men, and families just to come and help with our donation sorting, because every center has a boutique where women earn points and shop with that. So we need volunteers to help that. We need volunteers to help with our facilities, just to warmly greet our families. We do family nights, so we need volunteers to help provide dinner. Anything. We have so many volunteer opportunities. We say, please come. And then doing drives for us in the community, our Hope Drive. So everything we give our women comes from the community.
Yeah, I'd love for men to get involved, because I like what you said right there, is that you like to see the men come in, because these women need to see see a positive man
do.
and how he interacts with his wife and the community and stuff, which is so important.
It is huge. And oftentimes when a man is teaching a class, we have one right now teaching finance, the women flock to it because they're so fascinated that here this man is taking time, he's teaching them a skill, and it's a healthy role model. And that's really awesome to see.
I like it.
Yeah.
Tammy, tell people how they can, of course, get involved, and also if those who need help.
HopeWomenCenter.org. You can find all information about all 6 of our locations, our hours, how to reach us, and then any of our centers, any woman in crisis can walk in anytime. There's absolutely no barrier to her getting help. So we are there, we are free, we want to help.
Perfect. Tammy, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So, all right, we do have more information on the Hope Women's Center on AZPD.